All right, so in this one, we're going to talk about making logo and a channel art. Okay, so in this lesson, right, we're going to talk about why your logo and channel art don't matter that much, but at the same time, they have to be there and they have to be catchy. We're going to talk about how to make your own logo and channel art, and I'm also going to mention outsourcing this whole stuff. So, first of all, about logo and channel art, 90% of people who find your channel will find your channel through your videos surfacing on YouTube, meaning they're gonna first of all land on the homepage of YouTube. They're gonna first see your video, like like your actual video with the thumbnail. They're gonna click on the video, and then after watching your video, they're gonna make the decision whether they subscribe or not. But definitely not because of your logo and the banner. Okay. Again, if we go to Mr. Beast, actually, I just remembered, and before I forget, I want to go to Mr. Beast's channel and show you guys what the most popular guy on YouTube has as his banner. He's got a picture that would take me 25 seconds to recreate, the subscribe for a cookie. Myself, what do I have for a banner? I just hit 100k subs recently. I have a template like this. Subscribe is a template from Canva. It's like a sticker, whatever it's called, and also the background is like a green screen effect from Canva. It's like basically a bunch of effects and templates and presets that are put together in like 5 minutes. If we go to my sorry about that. If we go to my live channel and we open my live channel, literally it's monetized. I burn out. Like I gave up on this channel for the time being. That's why it's not active. But if I chose to, it would be active right now. And the banner and the picture logo, like it was literally made like that. I opened Paint, and I was like, all right, this is gonna be my banner or a logo, done. And again, it just works. Like, so it doesn't matter what exactly do you have for your art, for your logo banner. It just has to be there, and it has to be somewhat original. Okay, that's it really. So how to make your logo, channel, and art. There are many ways to really go about this whole thing. So first of all, you could use a combination of tools I use for my own design that I do in the videos, and if I include AI in the whole process. So how do I do it? I go to ChatGPT. I would give it a prompt asking it for, like, I would give it a whatever design I have in mind, and then it gives me a prompt to generate the picture. Then I would go to Leonardo AI. I generate the picture. I crop it in Canva. I do whatever adjustments are needed, and there it is. Here's my logo ready. The whole process takes 10 minutes. Okay, and here are more ways and ideas for you to get your logo and channel art. So first of all, Paint, like I just showed, like it works. Again, you would then just have to adjust your pictures in Canva, like the ratio, size. Google Drawings, Paint.net from Windows only. Photopea is like a free, it's like Photoshop online basically for free, but very limited. Then you can obviously use the Photoshop itself, but it's just complicated. It's not free. I don't use it because it's a time waste. I understand it's so powerful, but it's a waste of time. Okay. And I mean, if you really like want to have, like, I'm not saying actually you like absolutely have to have cringe art and logo. Like, you can actually have professionally looking art and logo done for $5-10. And even if your budgets are small and you really suck at art and you cannot even draw anything, like, that's fine. Just go on Fiverr, spend that amount of money once, like $10, and the issue is going to be solved. So of course there's about a million ways you could go about creating a logo, but let me actually show you how it's done. So yeah, it all starts in Canva. Really, you go here, not affiliated by the way, just it's what I use. I mean, for design, it's like that one Photoshop's alternative, right? Anyway, you go and create design, and you just what you can do is you can just type in for YouTube logo, and it's gonna automatically give you the right configurations. But as it says right here, it's 800 by 800, and really, if you want to be a pro YouTuber, you should really have all these parameters memorized. So you could also just go to custom size and do 800, create new design, and now we obviously need the picture, and then we just need to export it. Now the question is, again, how do you get the picture? So as far as the logo, right away I want to point you to my channel, because all the time, and recently especially in almost every single video, I show you ways to create channel art with AI. So I've surely demonstrated this method in this video. I think I did this with this video, I'm not sure. I most definitely did this method with this video, and in this video I showed you how to do this. And most definitely in this video I showed you how to do this, and 100% in this video I showed you how to do this as well. So in all of these videos, basically I can just show you, let me mute it. So basically what I did in this video is it opens up exactly on the logo moment. I didn't plan this, but yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so in this video I created this logo, for example, with AI, with this dude, and I actually showed you the exact prompting. Now in this course I could show you how to create a logo, but like I would need to know your exact channel, right? So because we actually need to prompt for specific needs. So there's like unfortunately no unique prompt in this sense, but again, if you watch these few videos and like you really want to have your channel art done by AI, that's all gonna come together. Again, the tools I use if you want to take the AI route would be Leonardo AI, Canva, or ChatGPT. So I guess just for experimental purposes, let's just go and using this prompt, by the way, it's kind of again, the basics or like this foundation for the prompt. Let's just go to ChatGPT and try to come up with some kind of a prompt idea. I'll just show you again how this process is done. So generate a text prompt to create a logo for my channel called AI Guy, right? About the logo, I do not want any text to be shown. I want to see, in my case, let's do like matrix elements, AI elements, I don't know, whatever is suitable, like this, this type of stuff. In your context, that's what you write, okay? It has to be hyper realistic, 3D. 3D is optional. I would actually remove it in this case, but hyper realistic I really suggested if you want it to look hyper realistic, okay? And then you're gonna write, do not generate a picture yourself, but give me a text prompt that I can use in Leonardo AI to generate a logo. Now, if you don't write this sentence, ChatGPT will start generating pictures itself, and it's just not the best at this type of assignments. So I'm just gonna let it work in the meantime, or I'm just gonna wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so again, I don't have a particular task in mind, like what I actually want to see. So whatever it gave us, we're gonna take it. So I'm now go to Leonardo AI. Consider using my link right here. I believe you will get a bonus with my link, and I'll earn a commission which supports the channel. So then you launch the app, and then Leonardo AI is actually free if you're not like, if you don't have like crazy requests. So like if you actually want to just create your channel logo with AI, like with Leonardo, and not use it again, the free plan is gonna be okay. But if you're planning to use it like all the time, then you actually need at least a $12 a month option, just being transparent. So to generate the actual picture, we would go to image generation right here, and then on the left side right here, we can actually put in 800 by 800, and let's put in our prompt. Then I prefer, so if you want to achieve like a realistic look in Leonardo AI, this is the just ultimate best combination. First of all, make sure the Alchemy version 2 is turned on. Then in the Photoreal version 2, also turn it on, obviously. Choose version 2, and then Leonardo Kino XL, save, and then paste your prompt. And actually, something went wrong in the settings. Whatever, but oh yeah, when you choose the generation models, the ratio settings reset. And yeah, so if you choose 800 by 800, you can just click generate, and if you like it, you can just download it and upload it directly to YouTube. But there can be a catch. So in the YouTube Studio, the maximum size allowed for your logo, yeah, it's cap. It's not true. It says 4 megabytes or less. It's actually 1 megabyte. So if your file size exceeds 1 megabyte, then you're not going to be able to upload it. But what you can do is you then upload it to Canva, download it, and Canva, I guess, if you choose it especially as the YouTube logo, Canva knows that YouTube's logos file size maximum is 1 megabyte, right? I'm catching my drift. So the Canva is going to download it in like 999 kilobytes. This is extremely nerdy technical information. You may never even encounter this, but I am laying this out because I encountered this once, and it took me like 3 hours to figure out how to upload a freaking channel logo. So if you never encounter this, that's awesome. But if you do, it can be very annoying. So I just laid this out. Yeah. So let's see what Leonardo AI gave us. If it's ready. Yeah. I mean, let's say it's cool or not. Like it's cool. I mean. Not necessarily, I wouldn't go with it, like, but it's good enough, right? In minutes like this, it would take a human a substantial amount of time, right? You can prompt engineer whatever you want to see. So again, there is no like ultimate way to go about it, but this is the way to go about it. Then obviously you can just, I mean, you can look for like online image creators. I'm sure, like, I don't know all of them, but I'm sure there are some sites like this. Yeah, about a million ways. Just find a picture you like, put it in here, and export it as the channel logo. Then go here, customization, branding, and then you would just go to change and upload whatever you want. Now let's create the banner, figure out how to make the banner. So as you can see, I actually have this banner file remaining from one of my tutorials on YouTube. In fact, this is from this very exact tutorial I already suggested you. Like, I really suggest you guys, actually, if you want to master channel art, logo, banner creation, all of this, especially with AI, this video is for you. Especially as well, like the banner was described here in extreme detail. In fact, let's just pull it up right now. So editing logo, yeah, boom, this is the banner editing. So as you can see, I really created this banner fully, like in a more detailed version. So yeah, as we can see, the first step is really adjusting your sides. So creating this kind of a net. So basically the way it works on YouTube is, so first of all, like as we can see, we have this, you know, big rectangle, right? And then I created this inner rectangle. So you see, YouTube, people watch YouTube on different devices. And so different devices have different phone screens, right? I mean, not phone screens, different devices have different screen sizes, okay? Dimensions. And so my computer doesn't have the same dimension as my phone, correct? So this inner circle is the circle or the square, the rectangle that is going to be shown on mobile devices, okay? The wider one, this one, I believe that's the one that is shown on PC, on like computer devices. And the outer one, the entire one, is only shown on TV, and nobody on TV cares for banners anyways, okay? So I'm about to show you how to create this rectangle, but really the most important part of your banner is really the inner triangle, okay? But so if you actually navigate to the Notion, so yeah, these are the parameters for creating your banner. So how you would do this, I'm actually just gonna put it, I guess, yeah, let's just go to Canva. Yeah, I'll go to edit this file. So how would you, first of all, I really recommend you to create these rulers. So let's create a new page. So how do you create them? So first of all, you go to file, you would go to settings, and then you go to show rulers and guidelines. They were already showing up for me, but you know, obviously I just showed you. Whoa, guys, by the way, I hate Canva's new layout. I don't know how to use it now. It really pisses me off. Like, how do I go back? Okay, I guess like this. Anyway, this is really, now we need to drag these lines. So this 507, 508, those are like approximate coordinates of the lines. They don't have to be like exactly to the point. They're just there to kind of give you an idea of the actual size of the actual banner. Now let's actually resize it. So we'll go to resize, or you can just create a brand new project file. That's probably the better way, but I'll put in the custom size. So what is the custom size for banners? It is 2560. Okay, so 2560, and the other one is 1440. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna press continue, and I'm gonna wait for that to resize, and I'll just whatever resize this design, and now it's been resized. And now let's create the banner or the outlines. So 507 2053, like this, and then we're gonna do 508 and 903. As you can see, Canva kind of like automatically aligns them at these locations, meaning it kind of recognizes them in these locations, whatever. So this is kind of, again, like I was talking about, this is and aligns perfectly with my previous creation. So this is what the people are gonna see, okay? And then it's all about your creativity, and again, like, you know, what you want to see on your channel. It could be something as goofy as on one of my channels, just like, you know, subscribe, or you can go to elements. If you want to do like on my channel, like on AI Guy, we can just search for subscribe, and this should look recognizable to you, right? This is what I was talking about, right? Like my subscribe button is really just, I went to elements, I searched for subscribe. I can actually recreate my own banner, all right? I think this is going to be pretty interesting. So I put in subscribe like this. Then I probably searched for matrix. I can't remember exactly because it's been a long time, but let's assume this is the one, okay? So then I'll probably just stretch it out like this, okay? Just make it bigger like this. Let me look at my banner again. Yeah, mine is blurred. So what we can do now is we can go to position. We can do this, and then we go to position, select the bottom one, go to edit image, then we select the blur, and then definitely increase the brush size to the maximum. Intensity roughly like maybe 15ish, whatever. Let's just blur this thing to the max. Hold down your mouse and just drag it across the entire image so that the blur is even across the place, all over the place. I mean, okay, that's good enough. Maybe it's too blurrish, but whatever. You guys get the point. So now let's just search for black shadow, and yeah, throw it in underneath the subscribe button like this. Maybe go to position, slightly decrease that place above, decrease the opacity of the shadow or transparency. And yeah, kind of like this. Now, I was actually a beginner at the time, so I remember for a fact that this banner was really made in the wrong way. Like, I'm just keeping it, just to keep the legendary OG banner. Just like Mr. Beast, I mean, I'm sure he has the funds to hire a professional banner designer, but he's keeping this OG banner. I'm gonna do the same thing, okay? But this is how you create it, okay? So I hope it makes sense at this point. If it still doesn't, just let me know in the community.